It's the morning of day 5. It was a frosty one last night. All that dew and condensation that we've been dealing with the past few days turned to ice. It's all frosty here. You probably can't see it, but it's just like a white coating over all the plants there, and of course a lot more snow up at the top there. I've got to say that gives me comfort knowing that the kit's working, because I wasn't cold at all last night, and I actually think I wore a little bit less than I did the night before. But the sun's going to be, well, it's kind of rising. It hasn't crested at all yet, but again, because we're kind of in this like little valley here, I make my way over to, I don't know, what do you call it, the mouth, maybe? Mouth of the valley, is that right? And it's quite the view, just seeing all those clouds way down there. That's the town that we started in. They were saying you could see it last night, Moshi. Can't see it now, obviously, but gives you an idea of how high up we are. But every day brings something new. Every part of the day, the mornings, the afternoons, the midday kind of thing, and the evenings. I got up in the middle of the night to go to the washroom, and man, the amount of stars that are here. You don't have any light pollution, and it was just so much more dense with stars. So anyways, I'm gonna go have some coffee. So the morning here, we're just finishing off breakfast, about to get started packing up all our stuff and hit the road, so to speak. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but right, where are they? Where'd they go? Oh, there they go. Right here, there's a whole bunch of people zigzagging up the hillside, and that's where we're going right now. So the people have already started their hike. Everybody in camp is super excited for this sun to make its way over to the camp, to warm up the camp. It's already starting. As you can see over there, these guys are starting to get it, so pretty soon it'll hit our camp and it'll warm things up substantially. So we're going to be leaving in probably about 40 minutes or so. So got to get going, but I just wanted to come out here and see how the sun was doing, if we're gonna be able to see the sun rise. Not quite the same way that I was thinking it was going to work this morning, given the cloud cover. I wasn't sure where the sun was going to come from, but still beautiful nonetheless. Here we go, Paul. Huh? We're off to climb the wall.
Yeah, I think we'll be changing shortly. We'll be making our pole shorter.
That's the wall we're climbing.
All right.
We're just about at the base of the mountain here, and we're going to be heading on up there in a few minutes.
No, we don't need that.
So we just finished climbing Baracco Wall. It was really cool. A little bit of rock climbing in there, and got to use your hands. So we put our poles away, but we're above the clouds. So seeing the cloud just go off in the distance for such a long time is incredible. And then of course we're also at the base of Kilimanjaro, not the base of it, but I mean, that's kind of where we're going-ish. We'll be heading around the corner there a little bit. Tonight we're sleeping at 13,000 feet, which is kind of roughly where we are now. And then the next day we'll be sleeping at 15,000 feet, followed by summit day. So we just came up one side, and then this was all revealed to us on this side. So just incredible, just incredible.
Is it relevant how the person is done?
We just literally arrived at camp. I can see some of the yellow tents over there. Those are ours. There's the rest of our group here. There they are. So I was just kind of a little bit ahead, playing catch up to somebody that took a break early, so passed us when we had our break. I'm out of breath. I can only imagine what my heart rate's at right now. If I had one of the little doohickeys, I'd do it. But anyways, we're here finally. It's a shorter day because it's now lunchtime, so we're done for the day as far as hiking goes. But that was challenging. That was a challenging hike, all the way up that wall, all the way across this ridge here, all the way down, all the way back up again. So anyways, I'm gonna get myself settled into my tent and check into our camp. Evening of day 5. I wish I could show you this the sunset kind of behind me, but the sun's so bright that the lens just kind of turns into a big ball of fire. Here's a camp in the background. The hollering over there is there's a local the national teams, the national soccer league. A couple of the teams are playing, and obviously we've been hearing them cheering all night long as goals are scored, and they've been over there singing for a little while. So I'm guessing that their team won, and they're doing their cheer and their chants. We're inside this little valley again. Seems to be the place that we end up. Really quite amazing. Tomorrow we're heading up to 15,000 feet. We just had a little powwow, so to speak, on what summit day is going to be like, what to bring on summit day. A lot of questions on what can we expect, when we should leave. It's going to be a really long day when we leave. It's going to be an 8-hour hike up to the summit, and then another probably minimum 4 hours down, but probably could be 5, could be 6, depending on how we feel, how we do, all that kind of stuff, right? So tomorrow's going to be a long day. So we just had a briefing on that, what to bring with us, how much water to bring, all that kind of stuff, right? So anyways, evenings are really nice. We're gonna have dinner soon, but I came out here to get this sunset. I'll do it anyways, even though you won't be able to see it. And maybe you can see the clouds and stuff like that. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. And then we always get these you know, these clouds just kind of rolling in, and the weather is so like just instantly changes. It can be 13 degrees, and then 5 minutes later it can be like 5 degrees and raining, and then 20 minutes later it could be back up to 13 or whatever. It just changes. These little systems just kind of just roll in, envelop everything, and all of a sudden you're freezing where a minute ago you were peeling off layers. So trip's kind of, I don't want to say that it's coming to an end, but we're getting there, and realistically we're probably just a little bit over halfway. It seems like it's just around the corner. So today was a fun day. It was a lot of technical climbs, like literally climbing up rock faces kind of thing. Obviously not with any gear or anything like that, but definitely needed your hands to grab onto rocks and steady yourself, and then down into a deep valley and then back up again. So tomorrow's going to be somewhat similar. Hike up 2,000 feet to our base camp, and then we'll have the whole afternoon just to climatize and hang out and all that kind of stuff. So looking forward to that too.